We have been talking about plastic pollution for quite a while, and particularly, it's not a concept. The reality is there's something called as anything which is resolved at the point of happening. I mean, you can take it as POH, and if you take it as POH, what happens is you have to look into the aspect of the stuff whereby it happens for a reason in terms of the plastic pollution itself can be handled at the point of happening. At the same point of time, what is important here is to understand different businesses can be run by solving the issues which are related to nature. And so this is Air City. We have Tesla launched today in Worldmark. I think it's Worldmark 3 because my office was in Worldmark 2. So the point here is, although Tesla Model Y is being launched, and perhaps the ground clearance of Tesla Y is not according to at least the Delhiroads I can talk about. The ground clearance is quite low, and there are multiple aspects when you're looking at a vehicle and when you are sitting at the driver's seat and trying to maneuver through one destination to the other. So the feedback here would be, if we need to launch Tesla on a scale the way Elon is seeking right now, is to have a good ground clearance, because the bumpers in Delhi and the potholes in Delhi is not ready for such a car. And if you launch this car on road, you will see more accidents rather than the utility aspect of the SGD goal. So the next model we need to launch, it needs to have a good ground clearance. Right now Model Y doesn't have a ground clearance, so this is just a sample model. I don't know folks who have traveled to Hong Kong may back 2016, 2015, 2014, Tesla model was already there. So there, the roads are different. There is a psychological impact of how people are. Even that point of time, we used to have Foodpanda in Hong Kong. But today, Foodpanda doesn't exist in India, though it was launched in India at some point of time. So this app model per se is totally broken, but at the same point of time, we need to combine the software and the hardware parts to build stuff. And when I say at the point of happening or point of anything and everything, we need to have these technological advancement which needs to be deployed, and we need to have the licensing plans in place whereby the vesting clause is not for 3 years, 5 years, 15 years. We have to look into the vesting clause in terms of the biggest understanding. I mean, in many ways the nature has reached to 2050. That means the impact 25 years, but we have to make it up in terms of deployments of futuristic contracts in real time, so that we can at least, maybe in the timeline we are in 2025, but we as humans have evolved for 2050. That is the only way out to get over everything. And I would love to suggest this book, Alibaba, and he's one of the major stuff which I have been doing over the years, and we will announce it when the time is right. Thank you for watching out the video. Have a great day ahead.